Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
No comment. Let's talk weather. All right, it's got pretty nice out there for us. A little cooler as we begin the second night of this work week. Not too bad. It does look like it's muggy because of this radar ring, but definitely doesn't feel as bad as it did last night. It was rather sticky to head into today. We start with a low of 73 in Macon. That is 5 over that average of 68, but we only topped off at 86 this afternoon, 4 below the average of 90, and we'll be below this 68 number tonight with a low of 65. We're already starting to get down to those low 70s. As I pointed out at the top of the show, Macon's already below that 73 mark from last night. Wind out of the northeast about 7 to 12 miles per hour is kind of what we're seeing right now. Gusts could continue to about 17 or 18 miles per hour, but a lot of mid 60s, definitely below average around the region. Should be nowhere that stays over 70 degrees as we continue through tonight. Now, monitoring the tropics, all the spots are down below 40% chance for development over the next 7 days. That's great. We don't really need to worry about this one here in the Gulf. So let's focus on the Atlantic Basin. We've got 2 spots, one close to the west coast of Africa. That one looks like it'll curve more northward. Then we got this one a little further west of that. That's the one I think we need to watch potentially for development. Hopefully none of them ever get going, but it is September. The water's warm. I expect at least one of them is going to pick up some steam. So as we continue forward, it is going to be a bit of a wet pattern heading into the weekend. Now, tomorrow should be a pretty nice day. Partly cloudy, mid to upper 80s out there. It'll be great. As for Thursday, we will begin to see rain creep in, though, during the evening. When we get this low that kind of creeps along the coastline of Florida and Alabama, and depending on how far north that goes will determine how much rain we see across the entire region. The southern counties will be hit with some good rain as we roll through Friday into Saturday. But how far north does this go? What are the odds for Macon? What are the odds for Forsyth, Warner Robins, Milledgeville? Well, the Europeans' latest trend has started to take it more northward. You do see this cold front is going to try to help steer it a little bit, but we'll see how that trend goes. Seeing the Europeans starting to take it more northward, and again, the American model has already been suggesting it's going to go pretty far north, meaning that we're all going to get hit here in the region. Let's go ahead and get a look at this, right? So we're already starting to see it's a little bit breezy out there. Tomorrow afternoon will be similar to today. A lot of the gusts about 20 to 25-ish miles per hour at their strongest. Partly cloudy in the afternoon. We see a little more cloud cover rolling in during the overnight hours. Thursday will be a cloudy day, but it may not be rainy for the most part. We start to see a few showers around lunchtime, and that just kind of starts to become a little more widespread as we head into Thursday night, with this just kind of off and on heading into your Friday morning. It's likely Friday afternoon that we'll start to see it become a little more widespread. But for tomorrow, we'll top off in the mid 80s. I have us at 86, not too bad though in terms of those feel-like conditions. And as mentioned, partly cloudy and a little breezy. I'll have your extended forecast in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So starting Thursday evening, rain chances will begin to climb. Friday up to 80% now. So could be a bit messy for first Friday as well as high school football, because not just rain, going to be some strong wind in there too. That carries into Saturday morning. It'll be more fall-like starting on Sunday.